Hello, it's me again, and I'm just doing a quick update. My Christmas in July sale is going extremely well. Somebody who does this thing where they do like a live show on a platform and they sell stuff has found my booth. So I'm getting a lot of sales and this might wind up continuing. They actually even gave me some requests. I'm liking this a lot. Um, I'm grateful that somebody could come and do that because I don't have a clue how to do sales on the internet these days. So um, now I gotta work on the requests. My check is so big, it's just mind-boggling. I sent the kids up with like 3 duffel bags full of stuff that people wanted. Um, I can't remember the name of the app. Apparently, it's some new thing, and it kind of works like TikTok or something, except it's more like a live thing, so that you can have events. People come and they buy this, they watch and they buy it. And I don't know if she's been doing this for very long, but I'm very much appreciating her coming back to my booth and enjoying my booth. And I will be working on the stuff that she's requesting. I even got cool new colors. I told my daughter, because they sold out of my baby seals, the big size, and I don't know if they sold out of the little size or not. But like, she showed me pictures of my booth, and they had literally brought the stuff up from the bottom to try to make it look like they were still stuff. But like, you'd see like all the top racks are full, or the top shelving is full, and then all the bottom ones are empty, and then the long shelf that somebody put up there for me um was just completely empty, and I'm just amazed. And if that kind of thing can continue, I will be like really happy because I wasn't expecting that to happen. I'm just a disabled person who's struggling to make ends meet. And it really, really is helpful for me to have somebody be able to help me make sales like that. Because she's just, I think what she's doing is she'll like tell them that it's whatever I charge plus a percentage for her, which I'm hoping she's charging for herself, plus whatever that shipping might be. And then because I'm hoping that she's charging for that, and then people send her money and she buys the items and she sends them to them. I don't know how it works, but I am glad that there is somebody out there that is doing stuff like that because it's really helpful for me as a disabled crafter that can't get around very well, and that somebody could just come and help me out like that. And I don't know if this is gonna be like a thing, and if my checks are gonna start getting like super huge. Um, but it's just making me feel better about my situation, like going forward. If I can uh if I can actually start making profits off of my sales, it's just so much. It's a bit overwhelming, and I'm not really sure how my brain is gonna process all of it. But it looks like even when I sent them up with 3 duffel bags full of stuff, um, it it doesn't still doesn't look completely full. But there were several items that I wasn't going to continue with because they've been there forever. I'm bored with the project. I, they're not as popular as they used to be. But it's really good to know that all that stuff is just sold and I don't have to worry about it. I've just like I don't even know. I don't even know. I feel like I'm just a bit overwhelmed. But they did request butterflies and cats, so I got a lot of cat stuff. So I'm just gonna keep doing the cat stuff, and I have to figure out some butterfly patterns, so that I can do butterflies. Doesn't look like I sold a penguin, but I might have. I will worry about fully stocking because I have the booth overstocked on purpose for the event. And so maybe when it gets done, I'll talk to the kids about what looks like it needs to be, what should go in, and what new stuff I should do. And I know like some of my specifically Christmas items might wind up selling better specifically at Christmas time. But I'm just really glad that that's happening. The housing situation got a little scary again, and I'm not done with all my paperwork, so I'm hoping that I can keep it together while this is happening. I don't know what I'm supposed to do anymore. I don't. I've done everything I can to try to get along with this roommate, and he's just not wanting to get along. Everything is my fault, nothing is his, even though he's causing all of the problems. Um, all of them. He's telling me I can't talk about him. Well, newsflash, buddy, I was told by someone at the SHS to document his behavior in a way that he can't destroy it because he had actually gotten away with it with domestic violence charges twice because he burned the woman's diary. So writing it down on paper these days isn't a good idea. But doing it online is. He's been quiet the last few days. John and Schneider are trying to talk him out of moving out because I'm leaving. I can't do this anymore. The millennial lifestyle that these idiots want to live is just ridiculous. They're keeping me up half the night. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not getting the right things to eat because I don't have anywhere to put my food because they're like hoarding food and now there's nowhere to put the food. I have to hide my food to keep him from stealing it. This is ridiculous. I don't like living like this. This is just crazy. And then last night I heard somebody say, "Oh, she's doing it again." I was in bed. You woke me up when you yelled that I was doing it again. What the hell am I doing again? I was asleep. I can't do anything when I'm asleep. Now I'm getting a little so this is the kind of things that I'm tired of. I just want to live my life the way I need to live my life and I need them to respect that I am not them. And I don't want to be the person that they're trying to force me to be, and I am not going to do things like stagger out into the street because they think I'm crazy or kill myself because somebody told me to. It's just crazy. These people are weird. I don't like living here. I know my daughter has bipolar. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the roommate or my son-in-law. And I am concerned about my son, but I don't know if I can do anything like to help him. But maybe maybe I can. I don't know because I'm not even anywhere near the process and I have no idea why it's taking this long. It's absolutely ridiculous that it's taking this long. I should have moved out 2 weeks ago, honestly. I should have been out 2 weeks ago, but I'm not. So that's just where the frustration is between the way the house is acting and the state. And I know the state thing probably has to do with like there being so many people in bad ways at the moment. And there could be some other stuff that I just don't know about. There's a lot of things going on right now. But yeah, it's really frustrating and I'm just trying to make it through till I can get out of here and then hopefully I can catch up on my sleep like I have been since Jerk Boy's been being quiet. Um, I knew he could be quiet. He was screaming on purpose. It's just ridiculous. He like screams and pounds on the tables and like kicks the cabinets and he's kicked at the cats a couple of times and John and Shania act like it was an accident. No, he did it on purpose. Like his mom hurts their dogs on purpose. Um, I don't know what to do about that. I just do not know. Gigi, I'm in here. I'm hoping to be able to take Gigi with me because Logan and his mom don't like the cat. Him specifically because he's black, and I am concerned that something bad, terrible bad, will happen to him if I leave him here. And yeah, I'm not gonna stop documenting the abuse because it's a real thing. I'm not gonna stop documenting the ridiculous behavior because that also backs up the abuse. And if he starts talking to me about people that don't exist again, I'm going to document that. And if he starts saying stuff about the mice talking to him in the walls, I'm going to document that again. This is how I'm being told to document how he's behaving. It's because he can't destroy the evidence. Even if he destroys my computer, he can't destroy the internet, and he doesn't know how to take down my channel. So, I mean, I don't even know how to take down my channel. Probably passwords involved, and I don't remember which ones I use because I've had my YouTube account for like evers. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, but I'm trying to get things going. Trying to make friends, trying to keep friends. Uh, People can be weird, so I try not to take things too personally. I don't always know why somebody will start talking to you and then stop talking to you, which is an issue I have a lot. Um, but I've noticed that if it's just a silly, if it seems like somebody stopped talking to me for silly reason, then I'm just gonna assume that it's their problem. Um, but yeah, because people can have get stop talking to you for all kinds of reasons. Maybe they had some kind of an emergency, or they just haven't gotten back around to the conversation, stuff like that. Um, Things happen, and you don't always have time to call your friends and go, "Hey, I can't make it," or "I can't continue with this online conversation," or "I can't do this, I can't do that." So I'm hoping. So I'm just like trying to figure out why it seems like it's so hard for me to make friends. And maybe when things get better, that'll change because I'll be in a much better mindset, and I won't have so many headaches. My brain might actually be working better, so I can actually say what I'm thinking properly. Because it drives me nuts. I'll start trying to make a point, and then I suddenly realize that there's all this new stuff, but I don't know anything about this new stuff that's going on. I mean, it's not really new stuff, but the concepts being okay is new. If you follow that, like with the trans stuff and some of the LGBTQ bunch of other alphabet letters. I probably said that wrong because it seems like every time I figure it out, they change it. That kind of there's some stuff going on in that population that I will never understand. Because it's just not something that we talked about when I was growing up, because most people when I was growing up were still Christian, and it was still that uber Christian, like don't make a single mistake or you're burning in hell for all eternity type Christianity. And I found that to be a bit over the top, even with a lot of people feeling like that. Um, so when people tell me that they think they're gay or they're bi or they're trans, it doesn't bother me unless you start telling me that you think I'm the same way when I'm not. Is like one of the things I think a lot of people are having issues with, young and old, is that they think that because they feel this way, that everybody else has to too, because they want to feel normal, or they believe that they're being normal, which normal is a relative term, so I don't have to think what you're thinking in order to be considered normal, and you don't have to think what I'm thinking in order to be considered normal. I think that's like right there, I think that's a big issue with a lot of people. I don't think drug use is a normal thing, and I don't think it will ever be a normal thing. I mean, I'm talking outside of prescriptions. Street drugs are scary right now. I was watching a program on how they're cutting the drugs. Oh my God, people, check into rehab now before your dealer kills you. Seriously, this is bad shit they're doing. And you don't know they're doing it. They're not going to tell you, they just want the money. It's crazy. And it's like, I don't hate the druggies. I hate the behavior that they're doing when they're stoned out of their mind and probably don't even know where they are. I don't like that they pose dangers to other people. I don't like them staggering around and like falling into the street, because then they could get hit by a car or something, and the car probably wouldn't see them. If they didn't see them fall down, they're not going to know that they're in the street. That's really scary. You could wind up accidentally killing somebody. You could wind up accidentally killing yourself. So many scary things. So I tell people all the time to get help. But they don't listen. But that program I was watching was like scary. That was scary. Um, what they're putting in these drugs to cut them, it's scarier than it was in the 80s. I used to put like Comet and shit in there. Now they're putting stuff in there that'll like melt your skin. I don't even know why people would put some of these drugs in their body in the first place. And then you find out the dealers are cutting it with shit that'll melt your skin. That's just ugh. 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 It's a chemical reaction. Drugs go in your body and then it like your body doesn't know how to deal with the chemicals, and then it just starts like freaking out. And yeah, I don't know technical terms for all this stuff, though I do know a lot of medical stuff because I've been sick most of my life. So yeah, so I'm just gonna like focus on what I can fix and like give advice for people. I don't think the druggies are watching this program, but maybe somebody who is knows a druggie, and maybe they can tell them about them putting the stuff in the drugs that that'll melt your skin, for lack of a better term. I think it's more of a necrotic thing, but yeah. Maybe I can help somebody keep their loved ones kicking and maybe get them some help. The problem also with this chemical is that it's super addictive, so you do definitely have to check into the hospital to recover from it, and you're probably gonna have to be there for a long ass time. And the really disgusting thing is a lot of people that are using this don't even know that they're using it. That's just disgusting. The way that people treat each other is just sometimes it's just disgusting. Yeah, but yeah, things are getting better. I'm hoping this sales stuff continues. I'm very happy that I have somebody helping me out. I don't even think she realized I was disabled. I'm very, very happy. I'm gonna pop off and I'm gonna get going on this stuff. I need to find some projects for this stuff she said. So I am gonna go and get stuff done. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.